live now, so as you can see, I'm on my OBS window, so that way we can watch this Pokemon Direct. I'm gonna maximize the screen in a second. I just wanted to say that I have seen the Direct, so it's kind of just gonna be my thoughts on the Direct. I didn't really get that much excitement for Sword and Shield out of it, but I'll go more over that as the Direct starts. So, yeah, I'm gonna be watching my phone, make sure the frame rate's good, because
Welcome
frame
to
rate was
Pokemon
messing
Direct.
up earlier.
I'm Ishihara from the Pokemon Company.
Okay.
Today, I would like to provide the latest news about the Pokemon Sword and
And then I have
Pokemon
chat on my
Shield
phone in
games.
case anyone wants to see anything. But yeah, sorry for the late stream. I had a lot
To
of stuff to
begin,
do today.
please take a look at this video.
Oh yeah, the game looks really nice actually. I was fine with the original graphics that everyone was complaining about. I guess because I'm used to the 3DS Pokemon, but this definitely looks a lot better. Which is certainly not a bad thing. We got the 3 starters. Or, yeah, the 3 starters. I was gonna say we assume would be starters, but they actually are. Seems that random encounters are back, but then there's also that one part of the tree that shows Pokemon wandering around, so I'm not entirely sure. Of course, they did something similar in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon, where they had the Pokemon with the shadows that you could walk in. Yeah, this area here. Lots of places to explore. This place is probably not going to run at 30 FPS. Or I mean 60 FPS, but not even 30, so... Definitely probably not on the Switch screen. But maybe, I don't know. They could compress everything massive amount. But I don't think it would run at 60. At least not constantly. And then you've got the giant Pokemon with the Dynamax effect for the raid battles. Catch it with a giant Premier Ball, looks like. And is this loud? I can't really tell. It probably is, but it's too late now. I'm gonna try to turn it down a bit. Whoops, that's not mute. So, yeah, now you could probably hear me. In case you couldn't earlier. I didn't even think about that. But, yeah, the game looks good. It's just, I don't know what I really think about it yet, because I still haven't seen enough. Like, we've just seen the gym, we've seen a few of the people, we've seen the hub world, we've seen, I think, like 2 towns,
I'm Masuda from Game Freak.
and that's pretty much it.
Hi, I'm Omori
And
from
then the
Game Freak.
legendaries are at the end.
What did you think of the video? Today, we would like to deliver the latest news on Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield to all of you around the world, right here from Game Freak's offices where development is underway.
Okay.
You can take on the role of the main character, who resides in the Galar region. After choosing Grookey, Scorbunny, or Sobble as your first partner
I'm probably
Pokemon,
gonna go with Sobble.
you will embark on an adventure to become the
So I
champion.
usually do water types.
Your journey will take you through vast and lush grasslands, towns in which you will find humans and Pokemon working together, and many other locations filled with rich personality.
Pokemon battles are the most popular form of entertainment in the Galar region.
Probably they are.
Stadiums across the Galar
That's why they
region
just
are
have
frequently
massive
filled with
stadiums
cheering
with
crowds
gym
that
battles.
have gathered to witness battles between gym leaders and challengers.
I don't think if it
The
was
excitement of
like
these
least
battles is
popular
often
sport that they would
broadcast
have
on
gym
television
battles
in the Galar region as well.
to the like degree that they
The
have
most
them.
exciting part of visiting a new region is, of course, encountering Pokemon that you've never seen before. To tell you more about some of the Pokemon that reside in the Galar region, I'd like to hand it over to James, the art director on these games.
Anti-Pikachu.
Hey, Jamie. Hello, I'm James Turner from Game Freak.
That's
I
Sobble
worked
Score
as the
Bunny,
art director for these games.
um,
There are lots
the giant
of
bird and the sheep
never-before-seen
as well.
Pokemon that
You
await
gotta learn
you
all
in the
of their
Galar
names
region.
now. I think
But
Cosmog's in
allow
the
me to
background,
introduce you to just a few
like
of
in
them.
front of Sobble.
The first Pokemon
But maybe
I'd
not.
like to show you is Wooloo.
Wooloo.
This
That's the
Pokemon's
sheep.
defining characteristic is its fluffy fur, which is treasured by weavers in a town in the Galar region, who use it to craft popular specialty goods. This Pokemon here is Gossifleur, the flowering Pokemon. Gossifleur favors places with clean air
I'm gonna
and
guess
water,
that one's a grass
and
type.
its pollen is said to have healing
And Wooloo's
properties.
probably normal.
This next Pokemon is
This one's
called
probably
Red
water
Knob.
rock. Or probably just like
A bite
rock
Pokemon.
ground actually.
The sharp and jagged
It doesn't
edges
have to be
of its
water,
jaw
because it's blue.
allow it to bite off chunks of rock and iron. Its vicious nature makes it a difficult Pokemon to tame for all but the most experienced trainers. This Pokemon that can be seen flying steadily through the sky is
Yeah, this
called
one looks cool, Corviknight.
It puts its skills to use when working as a flying
And I think it's gonna be
which
like
will take the player back
in
to any
Generation
town
7,
he or she has previously visited.
where you can just
As
use
many
them to
of
fly.
you already know, some
without
Pokemon can
HMs.
evolve, changing their appearance and becoming stronger in the process.
So now we have
Gossifleur
Gossifleur's
is one of
evolution.
these Pokemon.
Evolves
When
into Mega
Gossifleur
Care.
evolves, it becomes Eldegoss.
Also known as Eldegoss.
As you can see, there are now small seeds scattered across its fuzzy head. These seeds are said to promote growth in plants and can revitalize both people and Pokemon. That's all I can show you this time. There are lots more Pokemon living in
Yeah,
the
see,
Galar
that's kind of my
region for you
problem
to
with this
discover.
direct, is they didn't really show a lot of Pokemon.
you
Of
can
course,
look
there
forward
might
to
not be
finding many Pokemon
a
you're
massive
already
amount of new
familiar with.
Pokemon, but
I hope you're as excited
there's at
as
least
we
like
are to
100, and
encounter
what
the
have we seen,
amazing
like 6,
variety of
7?
Pokemon that inhabit the Galar region.
Not including Legendary, so I guess that would make it like 9.
Meeting lots of Pokemon is one of the
I mean,
thrills
I
of
guess
the
that's a
adventure.
lot of out of 100 though. That's almost a 10.
And where you will find the widest variety of Pokemon out of anywhere in the Galar region is in a place called the Wild Area. This wild area stretches between cities and is filled with abundant nature as far as the eye
I'm
can
wondering
see.
if you can just like walk
Different
around and
Pokemon
go
can
to different
appear
towns in
depending on
like a
where you
random
are
order,
and
and
what
this
the
is just
weather
like
is
in the
like.
middle,
Meaning
and
there
all
will
the
be
towns
new
are like in
discoveries
different
for you
quarters,
each
so you
day.
just have to walk to the towns, and then
Some of you may already
whenever
have
you're not in a
noticed,
town, you go
but while
here.
adventuring through this area,
Also,
you have
I don't think
control
there's
over
been a
the camera,
Pokemon Center
allowing you
scene.
to better search for items and Pokemon.
But I'm gonna
Search
assume
far
that there
and wide
is
in the
one.
tall grass, in the skies above,
That there's
and
been
even in the lakes.
0 games
where
to
you
not
never
have a
know what you
Pokemon
might
Center.
find.
Well, I mean, mainline.
In certain locations in the Galar region, a new phenomenon can be triggered that makes a Pokemon giant in size and gives it incredible strength. This phenomenon
Mega
is called
Evolution.
Dynamaxing.
Oh yeah, Dynamax.
Dynamaxing opens up
Also,
new
that might be
possibilities
gone.
in the
Mega
heated battles
Evolution and
performed
Z-moves.
by trainers and their Pokemon.
I mean, Z moves were alright,
For more
but
details, I
Mega
would like to turn
Evolution's
it
gonna
over
be
to
missed if
Ewald,
it's gone.
the planning director for the games.
But yeah, I'm probably gonna get Sword in case anyone's wondering for the stream. I might get both versions, but probably just Sword.
Hi, I'm Iwao from Game Freak and the planning director for Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield.
No need to get the one
Let me
that
tell you
everyone
more
doesn't
about the
want,
new Dynamax feature,
being
which will
Shield
surely bring
and
about
be
all new
edgy or whatever,
strategies to Pokemon battles.
like what most people do.
Pokemon from the Galar region can Dynamax to not only become massive in size, but also boost their power.
It only happens for 3 turns.
All the moves they know turn into powerful max moves. Dynamaxing can be used once per battle.
I wonder if you could do
However,
a playthrough of this
the
game
Pokemon
without
will revert
changing
to
to
normal after 3
Dynamax
turns.
form. I might try that whenever the game first
So,
releases.
You need to choose wisely when to trigger it.
Do a no Dynamax run.
Mastering Dynamax will be key to becoming
Because
the
that
full-fledged
actually sounds
Pokemon
kinda
trainer in
difficult.
these games. Remember that wild area we
Pokemon
told
games
you
aren't
about?
known for their
If you connect
intense
other
difficulty.
players, you'll find more ways to play
Unless you
this.
fight that one person with rollout in Generation 2, in which case
One of these
that's
new
difficult.
multiplayer
But
features is called Max Raid Battles, in which 4 Pokemon trainers
I haven't even
can
got the
join
raid.
forces to challenge wild Dynamax Pokemon.
I don't know how I feel
In
about
Max
raids.
Raid Battles, the wild Dynamax Pokemon keeps its
I feel
giant
like everyone's
form
just
for
going to
the
try to
entire
Dynamax their
battle.
Pokemon.
Not only that, it also has
And
special
then only
powers
one
that make
person
it
can.
an extremely formidable opponent. Only one of these 4 players who have teamed up for the Max Raid battle.
And also,
will
do
be
you
able
get
to
like a
Dynamax
full
their
party of
Pokemon in
6,
each
or
battle.
do you just
So
get
coordinating with
one
your team will
Pokemon
be
for raid
crucial when
battles?
taking on these powerful wild Pokemon.
But then people might bring their shiny
If you and your
Caterpies to
allies
show
manage
off.
to emerge victorious,
And then
you will get a chance to
you
capture
get,
the Pokemon in
a
a
Dynamax
dynamic
Caterpie
action.
as your Dynamax.
The Pokemon that you can take on in Max Raid
Possibly.
battles also vary depending on where you are in the wild area and the state of the weather. Among these different Pokemon are some that can only be caught after you defeat
I feel like
them in Max Raid
Dynamax,
battles.
I feel like
So we
that'll
hope
increase
trainers
the
will join forces and test their skills
IV
against a
yield,
variety of
and
Pokemon.
it'll be like better for catching shinies and
Max
perfect
Raid
IV
battles feature
Pokemon.
strategic cooperative 4-player gameplay against a single Pokemon.
So
which
if
is
you
a
catch
first
a
for the
Max
main
Raid, or
series
if you
of
catch one of
Pokemon
the raid
games.
Pokemon, then I think they'll have perfect IVs, or maybe
It's going to be
multiple
a ton of fun
perfect
to use
IVs,
the Nintendo Switch
not just
system's
the
local
full
wireless functionality
6.
to tackle these battles with friends.
But
in
I feel like there's
person
going to be
and
some kind of
experience
reward
the
for catching them
excitement together.
outside of their
You can also connect
were
with
just
other
a
players
giant
over the
Pokemon.
internet to enjoy playing with
and
other
they're
trainers
exclusive
from
to
all
raid
around
battles,
the
because
globe.
that's probably going to be a thing as
So
well.
I hope you'll try Max Raid battles with all sorts of other players.
Then we have these two, or the people, I guess. Just those two.
Next, I would like to introduce some of the people you'll encounter on your adventure. This guy is the greatest trainer in the Galar region, and also the current champion. His name
Champion
is
Leon.
In a region where Pokemon battles are so widely enjoyed, his undefeated record in official
And he's got a
matches is
Charizard.
all the more incredible. His popularity is
Because
only enhanced
90%
by
of the
his shining
champions have
personality,
some type of
winning
dragon.
him the adoration of trainers across the region. It's no exaggeration
I don't
to
think
say
Hal
that
had
he
a
is the most prominent
dragon.
trainer in all of
And
Galar.
he was technically a champion.
The champion has a younger brother
For about,
who
like,
also
10
happens to be
minutes
one of your
maybe.
rivals.
That's got to be
His name
disappointing
is
to be
Hop.
Hal and just have,
Hop
the-
dreams
or
to
you
one day
become the
become
Pokemon champion.
just
Like,
like
he
his
worked
elder brother. and he
probably like
trains
24
vigorously
hours or
every
however
day
long the
towards
story
this goal.
takes, and then you get to become
His journey
champion,
through the
and
Galar
then
region
like
begins on
3
the
seconds
same day
later,
as yours.
the your rival just walks in and then takes it from
On
you.
your journey,
and then
you and Hop will receive a great
They
deal of
just
support
never
from
play the
these
game
two
again,
characters.
and then like a month later they come
Professor
back and then play
Magnolia
it, and
is
then
the
you try to
professor of the
challenge
Galar
him.
region and
and they just
specializes in
destroy you.
researching the Dynamax phenomenon. Sonia is her granddaughter and also serves as her
Because they
assistant.
can't really challenge
Their
you
abundant
if
wisdom
you don't
and
play
sound
the game.
advice
So,
will surely come in handy throughout your
like, you could
adventure.
just stop playing the game for an entire year, and they wouldn't be able to do anything to stop your reign. Like, you could just quit Pokemon, and then you'd be champion forever.
Next, I would like to talk about the Pokemon gyms in the Galar region. You and your rival will need to take on the Pokemon gyms throughout the region in order to achieve your goal of becoming champion. These gym stadiums are constructed in very special locations that allow for
Wouldn't
Pokemon
all the
to
people
be
inside of
Dynamaxed.
these gyms just die?
The gym leaders also have extremely powerful Dynamax Pokemon on their teams.
They
so
have
you will need to
extremely
counter them
powerful
with
Dynamax
some of your
Pokemon,
own.
but I mean, like a Dynamax Charizard with a Flare Blitz is probably going to destroy the
Battles
entirety of
between
the
two
stadium.
Dynamax Pokemon are explosive and will cause the energy and excitement in the stadium to reach its peak.
It could be a thing where Pokemon are
Let
actually
me
like
introduce one of the gym leaders to you.
cyborgs or something, or
This
not
is the grass
cyborgs,
type
but
expert,
they're like
Milo.
holograms. Because they kind of look like
This
they're
gym leader is
holograms.
all about enjoying battles alongside his trustworthy Pokemon, and you will have to overcome his tenacious fighting style to continue your journey.
That's how I would see Pokemon battling in real life, is you just use
Look
holograms and
forward
you
to
get the
facing
same
many
effect.
more heated battles
Whenever
against gym leaders over the
holographic
course of your
technology
adventure.
becomes that advanced and also
We've
that
shown off
commercial,
quite
I
a bit
guess.
today, but I have one more video I would like you to see. Please take a look.
Not actual in-game footage. So yeah, we've got the big shield-faced one, That's going to be the Shield Legendary, and then we've got Sif from Dark Souls. And then there's probably a third legendary for Pokemon Gun whenever that one gets unveiled that they're trying to see, but who really knows? But yeah, now we get to see the box
Pokemon you
art.
saw in the video just now are in fact legendary Pokemon of the Galar region.
I mean,
called
wasn't
Zacian and Zamazenta.
Solgaleo already a legendary? I guess this one's Zamazenta.
Look forward
they're
to
very
discovering
similar,
for
it's just
yourself
one's
just what role
White
Zacian
and
and
red
Zamazenta
mainly,
will play
and the
in
other
the
one
story.
is white, red, and blue.
I hope
Pretty
you
much
enjoyed today's
balanced.
Pokemon Direct. Of course,
the combination
what
of
we
colors.
revealed today is
Whereas
just a
with
small
Solgaleo,
part
he
of
was
what you will
mainly
find
white
in
with
Pokemon Sword
like
and
a red
Pokemon
mane,
Shield.
kind of.
There are many more Pokemon and interesting characters for you to discover in the Galar region.
We're putting everything we've got here at Game Freak into making Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield a game that everyone around the world will enjoy.
Please look forward to it.
Okay.
Thanks to all of our guests from Game Freak. Finally, I would like to announce the release date. Pokemon
November
Sword
15th.
and Pokemon Shield will be available on November 15th, 2019 as a global simultaneous release. And starting today,
And you
you
can also get the
pre-order a
deluxe pack.
special
See, I
double
might
pack.
get the deluxe
Stay
pack.
tuned for more information. I
Or
hope
doesn't
you will
that
look
usually come with
forward
like
to your
100
new
Pokeballs
Pokemon
or something?
adventure in the Galar region.
That'd be nice just to have, so that way I wouldn't
Thank
have to
you for
spend money
watching.
on Pokeballs in the game. But I do want to try No Dynamax Challenge. That could be fun. Whenever the game first starts out, like, No Dynamax Nuzlocke. That'd be very difficult, actually. No, not Mario Maker 2 Direct. But yeah. Except in raids, obviously, because raids are separate things. And I think that raids are going to contain, like, perfect IV Pokemon. Yeah, let's go ahead and put this as the image
Finally,
of the screen.
And
I guess,
interesting
wait.
characters for you to discover.
There we go. So yeah, if we can just have this in the background now. But, yeah, I think that might be an interesting challenge to do, is just to, Dynamax Lock, I guess. I don't know. That could be the name for it. But, yeah, it sounds fun. I don't know if Mega Evolutions, or I guess nobody knows if Mega Evolutions are back in except for the developers, but kind of hoping that they are. Because Mega Evolutions were always fun to play with, and I will be doing those, and they're still in the challenge. I don't think Z-Moves will be returning, because I think that would be too many bracelets at that point. But, yeah, kind of wanted to see a little bit more Pokemon instead of what
November
they showed, but I guess it's still pretty early in development if they're planning on releasing it in November. They can only show 9 Pokemon, so they might even have to delay it, but don't know. So, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream here, and then in a few minutes I will start the Sonic thing that I've been doing once a day. So, let me just go ahead and close this out, and I guess see everyone in a few minutes. So.